Holy.
That's nice.
Welcome my friends to today's video, and today's video is, well, imagine a Titan trapped in a hunter's body. The Titan Handshake is here, my friends. I'm so happy to show you this build. Guys, do me a big favor. The algorithm doesn't like me right now. You can help me by smashing like on this video. That's all. Hit a like and subscribe, my friends. So I know you guys want to know exactly what is going on with this setup, and look no further, my friends. I will show you all you need to know. Of course, the main ingredient is the Liar's Handshake. Take a look at the trait. Cross counter. Using your arc melee ability or being hit by a melee attack will allow you to follow up with an extremely melee counter punch that will heal you. So you get your health back on melee kills with Liar's Handshake, and it does insane amounts of damage. If someone melees you, you've got a couple of seconds in which you can one-hit kill them. However, it gets even nastier when you factor in the new melee abilities on Arc Hunter. So we need to look at this aspect because it is very important. Lethal Current. Basically, after dodging, your next melee attack has increased lunge range, jolts the target, and creates a damaging aftershock. Damaging any jolted target with this melee also blinds them. So if they're already jolted and then you hit them with lethal current, they are absolutely screwed. So basically, you dodge and then you can use blink to close the gap even further and then just get in with the melee. If they happen to melee you back, they're going to get one hit killed by your melee. And on top of that, we have Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. So if there's two guys, they're going to be doing way less damage on you. They're going to need to triple melee you to kill you. And we have Spark of Feedback. Taking melee damage briefly increases your outgoing melee damage. This is just exactly what Liar's Handshake does. It just stacks on top of it, and it basically gives you extra damage to the point where you can one-hit kill a roaming super if you have all of these things stacked together. If you've got combination blow going as well, you need to look at this as well. A quick strike that temporarily increases your melee damage when defeating a target, stacking 3 times. Defeating targets with this ability also fully refills your class ability energy and restores a small amount of health. So you're getting the health regen from Liar's Handshake, and you're getting it from combination blow. And on top of that, we are obviously using Gambler's Dodge. Dodge to perform a death tumble. Dodging near enemies fully recharges your melee ability. Absolutely nasty. Now, I do want to point out that you have the other melee ability, Tempest Strike, which is where you slide and then it does the uppercut. Now, you don't have to use that for this, and the way that this interacts was kind of a little bit almost, it's kind of like operating on its own and sort of separate to this whole setup. I was trying to use regular melees after dodging whilst having a charge melee, obviously. So if you can, use Tempest Strike sparingly or just don't use it at all. However, I didn't really get too much usage out of flow state, so I just kept it on anyway. The other fragments I was using was Spark of Recharge. While critically wounded, your melee and grenade energy regenerates, and Spark of Focus. After sprinting for a short time, class ability regeneration is increased, because obviously we want to be able to dodge as much as possible in order to activate Lethal Current. Now you can see we've got 100 mobility and we have utility kickstart. So we're getting our dodge as fast as humanly possible, and then you want to dodge, blink, melee. That is kind of the loop, and the gameplay will show that. So let's get into it. So I just want to quickly talk about the weaponry you're going to see in the gameplay. We have a Dire Promise with Opening Shot and Swashbuckler. We have a Retro Futurist with Swashbuckler as well as the Title SMG that also has Swashbuckler, and then we're using an Opening Shot Defiance of Yasmin. So those are the weapons. Obviously, with this being a melee build, it just made sense to stack as many melee perks as possible into the setup, and that is why we decided to go with all the Swashbuckler weapons. Now, this setup is just so much fun. Now, you can use this setup without Blink if you want, but Blink really makes this for me. the ability to activate lethal current via the dodge, and then further close the gap with blink. And then obviously you've got the increased melee lunge range from lethal current as well, which is basically deadly reach from back in the day. It is a very powerful combination. You can close the gap on people and start lighting them up very, very quickly, and sometimes they won't even know what hits them, basically, because they're not just getting the melee, they're also getting the jolts, they're getting blinded, they're chaining damage to anybody nearby. So if someone stood next to someone and you hit them with a lethal current melee, they get chained. It's basically like you've got June Marches in here, you've got Syntheceps in here, you've got feedback fences in here, and then of course we have Liar's Handshake, where if someone melees you, cross counter activates and you're going to one hit melee them. But it gets even more nasty because obviously you have combination blow as well. So when you stack combination blow, spark of feedback, Liar's Handshake, when you put all of these things together, you're going to be going on one hit melee sprees. And as you saw in the very first intro clip, you can even one hit kill roaming supers from full health with one melee. This is melee power that you normally only see on Titans. This is like a Titan trapped in a hunter's body, and I am absolutely here for it. So you can see there, I've got cross counter, combination blow, lethal current. You know, it's just so much fun. It's such an aggressive way to play the game. Dodging, blinking, meleeing, dodging, doing it again. It is a lot of fun. Now you might be wondering as well, man, Shake, you look very comfortable using blink. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. In Destiny 1 Year 1, I actually made Arc Hunter and I was blink shotgunning everyone. Big surprise. So yeah, I'm very comfortable with playing on a hunter with blink actually. And it felt very, very nostalgic a little bit to use a setup like this. Obviously, blink shotgun isn't as powerful as it once was, but blink melee is very powerful because you don't have that ready delay issue. You can just fly straight into your melee, and obviously with deadly reach, with lethal current, you know, you're jolting, you're blinding, you're doing extra damage. We're stacking feedback with the cross counter, making our melee even more powerful than it would be just with Liar's Handshake. You could maybe call it overkill, but I don't know, man, it's insane. You're also getting health regeneration as well on charge melee kills, and if you activate cross counter, that's also going to activate health regeneration. We're also using Gambler's Dodge, which if you're near to someone, it will fully recharge your melee ability. Yeah, the synergy here is off the charts. Not to mention we're using swashbuckler weapons as well, and you can, it's just wow. I had so much fun playing this. This is the one thing I wanted to do, is make a hunter build using blink, being aggressive, and I found it, my friends. It's a Titan Handshake, aka Liar's Handshake, aka Hunter. Look at this guy in gold. He has no clue. The mobility that you get with blink when amplified is up is insane, by the way. You're literally blinking like 20 feet into the air. It is a lot. It is a lot, and if players are not very good at looking up, then they will not be able to track your movements. It's just, I don't know, this is almost like a honey badger unlocked blink, man. That's what this is, guys. This is absolutely insane, absolutely filthy. We're also using the spark of resistance, the one that gives you damage resistance if you're surrounded by multiple players. So if there's two people on me, they're gonna have to double melee me to kill me, both of them. It's gonna take 3 melees to put me down. So you have the advantage of taking less damage when you're surrounded. You're going to be doing more damage because of all the aforementioned things I've been talking about. And then on top of that, you've got swashbuckler as well on your gun. So you're getting a massive increase to your damage on your weapon as well. This is just an absolutely powerful way to play the game. You're constantly juiced up. You've got lethal current going. You've got combination blow going. You've got swashbuckler ×5 going. There's so much going into this setup, I don't even know where to begin. But I hope that you guys are interested in this. And I know you're probably surprised to see a hunter build from me, because I obviously only play Titan in Destiny 2. But yeah, I can hunter a little bit if I really want to. I suppose the gameplay is maybe revealing some of my secrets. Yes, I can hunter. I kind of enjoy it too. Well, I especially enjoy Arc Hunter, being aggressive with it. That's something I've always really liked. I've always been a fan of Top Tree Arc Strider, and I feel like this is kind of just like, you know, the absolute peak of what Top Tree Arc Strider was back in the day. This is the Arc 3.0 version of that. Way of the Warrior coming at you. Absolutely beautiful build. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. And also, I am live every single day on Twitch at 5 p.m. BST. So if you want to see me stream live, I will be live every day at 5 p.m. my time. So come over there and say hello after you got done watching the video. Much love and peace out.